Michael Moser, head coach of Adams Central. Coach, 6-5 last season. What do you take away from that you can improve upon this year to put even more W's on the in the win column for you guys?
I think it's experience. I mean, we were a young team last year, and we lost our starting quarterback second game of the year in Cooper Hill, and we had to play freshman Andrew Hammond. And we took some lumps and some bruises along the way, but he really grew. He grew towards the end. He was a very good quarterback for us. And I think he's a sophomore this year, but he's going to be playing like a junior. And I'm really excited about his leadership. He's been there this summer. He's a kind of a take charge type of a kid, and great skill, great athletic ability. And you couple that with a great backfield. We got most of our backfield back from last year. Hunter Bates at a tailback, Carter Sharp at a fullback, but he sometimes plays our tailback. So we got Stephen Eicher that we were just talking about that's going to come in and do an outstanding job. We got a lot of speed. Offensive line is mostly back. Not a lot of size, but we got a lot of experience. And I think that's going to be a successful venture for us to use that experience to the best of our ability. Defensively, too, got a lot of 8 starters back, got a lot of speed in the backfield, good linebacker crew. I'm excited about where we can be if we can stay healthy and weather the course, because we got a tough schedule ahead of us.
Yeah, mentioning that schedule, you guys kind of beefed up the non-conference. Tell us about that. Some teams more familiar, I guess, to Northeast Indiana and bigger.
Yeah, Belmont has always been a talk of the two schools. Why don't we play each other? And I think we played them back in the 1970s, and I don't think we've ever beaten them. I think we're 0-5 or 0-6 against them historically, and I think it just kind of fell into place. They kind of were looking for a game one, approached us. We were playing Blackford, so we got out of that deal, and we agreed. And I think it's one of those things that are good for both communities. It's something that, we're so close. We all know each other, and just have wondered why we haven't played. Well, now we do. And the second game of the year is Eastside now. We used to scrimmage them, but then they needed a second game and approached us and wanted to play us that game, and we said yeah. And they're a great program. Mike does a great job with that team, and they're going to be good this year. So it's tough. And then we get into conference, and it's Leo. Jay County now coming in to replace Garrett. Heritage, South Adams, Southern Wells, Bluffton, Woodland for us. I mean, it's not an easy road at all. There's no easy game. And can we stay healthy? That's the question.
Koty is a big part of what you guys do. He's an all-state guy, tight end, linebacker position. What does he mean, and what do you need to see from this senior class? Because you mentioned they got a lot of experience, but you also need leadership.
We need them to be competitors, and they are, and leaders. And I think Koty is a great example of a kid that he's been starting since his sophomore year. Carter Sharp's another one who's been starting from his sophomore year. Those two guys are pivotal offensively, Koty and Carter in the backfield, and defensively, both of our linebackers. They are the key, really, to our success. They're great leaders. They work hard, and they got to continue to do that. And they got to get people to follow them, and just play as hard as they can, and not get discouraged, and keep this team going.
For this Adams Central team, decent season last year. How do you take the next step to improving this Jets program and get back to where you guys are competing for a championship every year?
We just gotta just keep working at it. And we got a lot of young guys that are really good and need to step up and fill some spots for us.
Offensively, you graduate some good skill position players, but your quarterback's got another year of experience. You've got another year of experience. What have you seen offensively? What do you think offensively is going to be key for this team in 2014?
Our line is really, we all coming back, and we think we have 4 returning starters, so I think that's a really strong spot. And I'm a little sad that our quarterback went down last year, but kind of happy too because they gave our quarterback another year, and it just helps us out a lot.
For you guys, what do you think is the biggest key to have the success you want to have in 2014?
Just focus, a lot of focus. Just keep looking forward to one game at a time, and just work hard every day.
For you guys, what's really been impressive about the off season that you've noticed?
We got a lot of guys showing up in the weight room, and just a lot of effort. I see a lot of smarts.
What are you most looking forward to about August 22nd, the first Friday night of the season? has you, excited and intense for this 2014 season?
It's our last game. I'm really excited for the season. I'm just ready to go hit some people.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Koty.